Star Wars Geek Girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.
Hello and welcome to Star Wars Geek Girl. We had to take a mini hiatus because life and busyness and things like that, but we're back.
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. That's good.
How are you?
I'm also good. I'm hoping that, we don't have another hiatus next week-ish because it's the holidays at Disney. So I only have one day off instead of two this time. But yeah, it should be fine. I'll be fine. It's just the holidays at Disney.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yes.
Yeah, holidays.
Holidays.
We have Life Day next week.
No.
Oh.
Why?
I'm hosting a what's it called?
A Life Day celebration?
Yes.
Nice.
Next. It's on Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
How does one celebrate Life Day?
We watch the holiday special and drink blue milk and eat Wookiee cookies.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think hopefully maybe I'll celebrate Life Day with my family. Maybe my dad will be like, we have to celebrate Life Day now.
Yes.
And then we'll like Zoom or something.
And then after that's Thanksgiving. Whoa.
Yes. Oh, that means we're almost close to Christmas.
Time flies. So big Star War this week.
Big Star War.
Book of Boba Fett trailer came out. I almost said Book of Boba Fett came out. It did not. The trailer came out. And it was pretty fun, I think.
It was pretty fun. I didn't watch it right away because I just got a message from Zoe that was like, did you watch the thing? I was like, oh no, what thing?
I was in class and class was like, it was like not quite started yet. Like the press was still setting up. So I just like opened Twitter and it was like 36 seconds ago, Book of Boba Fett trailer. And I was like, wow. Oh my God.
It was fate.
Yeah. So I watched it.
I was working. So I got a notification about it that was like Book of Boba Fett, but whenever I get like a YouTube notification, I just immediately get rid of it because like I don't go and watch. Not that I don't watch YouTube a lot, but like whenever I get a notification for something, I'm like, oh, probably not gonna go looking for that video anyway. So I just like swipe it away. So I'm pretty sure I did that. And then you messaged me and I was like, oh, interesting. But yes, I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty great. Some, you want to do like some spoiler-free stuff?
Yeah, I feel like this trailer, I think what I liked about it was like, I feel like I didn't learn anything, you know? Like, it was very like, oh, look, Boba Fett's on Tatooine and he's in charge now. And like, it was basically just like that. And I was like, wow, I already knew that. But like, I feel like it's cool new stuff. Like, I don't know anything more. No spoilers. You know? I like trailers like that don't give everything away.
That's fair, yeah. I think, yeah, pretty much. It just overall was really cool because like, just Boba's a cool character. Oh, I do want to say, my dad mentioned something about it being Disney Plus Day tomorrow or something.
Yes, tomorrow's Disney Plus Day.
So there might be something for Kenobi.
Allegedly a Kenobi trailer. That's like seems to be the big speculation. I don't think it's been confirmed. I don't think Disney Plus is like, yeah, Kenobi trailer tomorrow. But that's what everyone's saying. I'm trying to be like, not get my hopes up because then if it doesn't come out, I'm gonna be really upset. But if I'm a little like, oh, it might come out, and it does come out, I'm gonna be super excited, you know?
That's how I am with life. I get too excited, otherwise I'm gonna be disappointed. It's what my mom taught me. Shout out to my mom. Thank you, Mom. But yeah, hopefully something for Kenobi. But let's not. Yeah,
something. I could see maybe even like a teaser, but also Kenobi. You know, I feel like it's coming out probably like for a little while. I think it's next year. So like maybe they wouldn't do something yet, but also maybe they would. You know, who knows?
It's been weird lately.
I'm sure we'll get some good Star Wars stuff.
Yes.
Kenobi or not.
Star Wars stuff, or just anything. What's it called? Shang-Chi is coming out on the tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. Oh, awesome,
Friday.
Awesome.
Yes.
It's awesome. Okay. It's a really good movie. But it's really good, I promise. But yes, so that's kind of cool. Very cool. Hopefully. But the Boba Fett trailer. Overall, really good.
Good trailer.
You know, Boba Fett's really cool. Always really cool. And I think people should watch the trailer. But if you want to like not know what's going, like it, like you said, it's kind of just like a thing where you're just like, okay, that makes sense.
That's almost,
nothing new.
I would like kind of almost put it more towards like sizzle reel than like trailer. Like it's still like it is a trailer, but like it's not like, I feel like a lot of trailers, at least anymore, kind of like give you a basic thing of like, here's what the whole plot's gonna be. And like this one doesn't do that at all. I don't feel like I really learned anything besides like what we already knew. And like, oh, there's Twi'leks in it. That's cool, but like not, you know.
Twi'leks are cool.
Yeah. But also I didn't look super closely at the trailer, so that could just be me being dumb, but you know.
I think overall it's, you know, kind of just self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Not really like complicated. Like with the Mandalorian, we were like, well, okay, it's the Mandalorian, but what's gonna happen?
Right. It's like, oh, Boba Fett's gonna shoot things, and Fennec Shan's gonna shoot things, and they're gonna look cool on Tatooine. It's like,
we all knew that already.
Like, oh, Boba Fett's in charge of the crime stuff, and Jabba, you know, because Jabba's gone. Yeah. You know? Nothing you couldn't have guessed from the little teaser at the end of Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, spoiler stuff now, because
spoilers.
It's really good.
But like, not really spoilers.
Yeah, again, it's not really spoilers, but like, I don't know, forever crazy person isn't gonna watch it.
Crazy person.
Just saying. But yes. The first thing. So I know we both have played Lego Star Wars, but do you remember the spiders? The spider droids.
I was about to say
they're so good. I love them. They're horrifying.
They have the little like jar thing, and it's like
a brain.
Why?
Like, I think it's a brain.
Brain? Is it?
I don't know. I remember distinctly like my dad.
Why is there a brain?
I don't know. What if it's like
so weird.
What if it's like moving snack machine for Jabba? Like there's frogs in there. I don't know. Like what other purpose would it serve? Like it just walks around. It doesn't. I haven't seen it attack anything. It's just kind of there. Like even a gonk droid has more purpose than that.
Wow. Here, let me see what these are. All right, according to Wikipedia, it's a BT-16 perimeter droid.
So it just walks around, I guess.
It says there's sensor packages. Is that what they are? But what's in it?
Yeah, like
seismic reader and motion detector. It has a blaster cannon.
Oh. Never seen it use it. Maybe we will.
Interesting. Oh wait, it says they do carry brains. They carry brains of those who had achieved enlightenment.
Interesting. How does one achieve
why does it carry the brain? It doesn't say it like uses the brain, it just carries it. Oh wait, the Bomar monks use them to carry the brains.
Interesting. Why are they around Jabba's palace? Okay, well, we learned something new. Even if we don't fully understand it,
maybe this show will actually just be all about these droids and what's going on with them.
I hope so. We could learn a lot more from them. But yeah, I think those things are cool as much as they are creepy. And we get to see Boba's face a lot more, which is really weird to me. Because like, okay, it just looks like Jango, because it is. But like, it's just weird to see him without his helmet as an adult. I don't know. Is it weird to you at all?
No.
Okay. I'm the only one then. But it's just Jango. It looks cool.
I think it was a little weird the first time in Mando, but I'm used to it now.
Got it. I guess it's kind of the same thing for like Din.
Yeah. Well, Din's too weird. Even when he takes off his helmet, I always feel like I have to look away. I'm like, what's going on? Put it back.
But it's like it's they're both weird because it's like I know the characters, I know the actors and stuff, so I've seen their face and stuff, but it still like surprises me when I see them.
So with Din, for me, it's like because he makes such a big deal about like, you know, can't take the helmet off. With Boba, I'm like the first time I was like, oh, adult Boba Fett without a helmet, that's interesting. And now I'm like, oh, Boba, hi Boba, how you doing?
Boba. He's not a baby anymore.
I had really good boba tea the other day.
Oh, nice. I could go for some boba tea. I saw a hat that had like a Shiba dog inside a boba tea.
Oh.
It was kind of cute. But yeah. Yeah, he's just kind of doing his thing with Fennec. Like he's just
walking around. Cool.
Yeah, trying to actually bring like people together, but like more so to work for him.
Yeah.
But also like, I mean, he has this whole thing where he's like Jabba ruled by fear, and I want to rule with like respect, which I think is kind of cool because that's pretty new. It's kind of a new concept in Star Wars.
Underworld, yes.
Yeah, more specifically in the underworld.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Fennec is always really cool.
Of course.
I kind of wish they both, well, not Boba, but like it would have been cool to see her in like a new outfit. Really cool new outfit, her ruling outfit.
Her outfit's just so cool.
Yeah, it is. I guess, yeah, she doesn't need to change it for anyone. You're right.
I like all the aliens in this.
All the aliens?
Yeah. Yes. You see like Tuskens, they're like on this whole trailer appears to be on Tatooine, like yeah, there's Twi'leks, there's all sorts of things. A lot of
cool Twi'leks.
That's interesting. And I think a few other people said this too. I get the feeling that most, if not all, of this trailer is from like the first couple episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say so.
That's like how the Mandalorian trailers were. And the Bad Batch trailer was.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of like times where there's been trailers that are like so in detail, like Rebels. Like my dad and I used to go back with the trailers. Like if we saw a new episode, we'd go back on the trailers and be like, oh yeah, this happened in the trailer. And like, or like it'd be the last season and we'd be like, oh, that's where that was in the trailer. But for this, it was kind of just like, it did just seem like the first few episodes of him fighting people to like rule.
fighting people, just starting to gather people, you know?
There wasn't no like completely dramatic scene that's like possibly the ending or like, you know, stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Kind of like what they did for Mandalorian and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else? Just him like drinking with Fennec, I think is really cool because they're just best buds now.
Just hanging out.
They're just buddies now. I think it's cool. And I just, again, there's a lot of things wrong with people, but like I never understood why people like with just not hate each, I don't know. My brain's going everywhere because I was just, playing a zombie apocalypse game and I was thinking like there's a bunch of messed up humans like that hate each other and like even in these like horrible situations are still like, yeah, I don't care. I'm still going to be a horrible person anyway. And like with these crime syndicates and stuff, it's like just what Boba says, like why not just like team up and then they could just be the richest ever instead of just being completely separated and hating and fighting each other for money. I don't know. I think it's a cool concept what Boba is trying to put together and I fully support it.
Yeah, it actually, what it reminds me of is did you read Free Fall?
No.
Okay, so in the Put Emma in Free Fall book, the Spice Runners, the head of the Spice Runners, Zori Bliss's mom, whose name's escaping me right now. I think it also starts with a Z, something Bliss.
Mrs. Bliss.
Ziva Bliss.
Miss
Ziva Bliss is she's trying to, she like wants to gather all the like crime syndicates and like she's like really hyping up like, oh, we're gonna make like one big syndicate, we're gonna work together, we're gonna take over the New Republic, like we're gonna be so powerful and rich, no one can stop us. But then what really happens is and it doesn't work, Poe interferes, but she wants to just kill them all, eliminate all the competition at this meeting where she's supposedly gathering for peace, which is crazy. And I don't think Boba's trying to do that.
No.
But that's what it's really reminding me of, and I wonder if any of the other people are thinking along those lines. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, there's always going to be some kind of betrayal, especially in like shows and especially in Star Wars, because Star Wars is all about that. But yeah, someone's going to mess it up and it's not going to be a fun time. But like, I mean, like even like trying to get them to trust him is going to take a long process. And like, what was I reading? I think I was reading War of the Bounty Hunters, and like Dengar's teamed up with this cyborg guy who I can't even remember his name. I don't like him that much, but like, he's whatever. But Dengar goes to like talk to this guy, and he's like, yeah, I know this guy. He'll like tell us where Han is. It'll be cool. Like I've built so much trust. Like it's so funny because he like has this whole paragraph of where he's like, I built so much trust with this guy, like over the years, like it's gonna be cool, like he's gonna tell us and blah blah blah. And then his friend just kills him. He like attacks him.
Ouch.
And then that bond is broken, which is kind of sucky, but like, again, just probably what's gonna happen. He's gonna try to build bonds with all these crime lords, and then someone's gonna betray him one way or the other.
But it'll be really interesting to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Boba would be smart and probably have a lot of backups in case stuff like that would happen. Because that's just the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It's definitely like something that I would still find interesting as a kid to see Boba do, even if like I wouldn't understand all this like it's not even like politics, but all these like agreements and trying to like form together, because I'm too stupid of a child sometimes. But like I think it would still be a really cool thing of just seeing Boba like beat up everyone and then being like, do you respect me yet? Yeah, cool, thank you. And then like work together.
And Fennec's like, go Boba.
Yeah. But yeah, fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be a great time. They also released a really cool new poster with Boba and Fennec for Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I don't know, like I said, the trailer, I feel like, and again, maybe when I'm not just examining it closely enough, but I don't like to do that. I don't like spoilers, but maybe, I like that it's not super revealing, I guess, in terms of like the details of the plot. Like it's nothing you couldn't have guessed already from just the premise of the show, which is exciting.
Yes. But yeah, overall, I think it's great. And I would follow Boba. I respect Boba and follow him. Because otherwise I'd probably get beaten. But also he's just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you follow Boba?
I'm not sure. Maybe not.
Big fan. But yeah, overall, really good trailer.
Yeah.
I'm excited for what's next.
Yeah. So tomorrow we have potential Kenobi trailer. Next week is Throne Ascendancy, Lesser Evil, which I will not read right away because I have yet to read the first two Ascendancy books. But I'll get to it. We still have Galaxy of Creatures every Thursday. The ones today were a Nexu and Charhound, and they were adorable.
Nexu?
Yes.
Okay.
I think next week is the last Galaxy of Creatures. For now. Yeah.
Nice. I'll probably watch the Nexu one. Because
Nexus are good. They're like literally less than 2 minutes each. All of them.
No, but like I have a really short attention span.
Like less than 2 minutes short attention span? Maybe.
I don't know. I'll try. I'll look and then see if it's really that bad of an attention span. All right. Yeah. Pretty good. And then hopefully something will happen tomorrow with Disney Plus.
They've been hyping up Disney Plus Day like all week, so it better be good. Kenobi or not.
I mean, yeah, even like
I do think I kind of almost want no Kenobi trailer. Not because I don't want a Kenobi trailer, but I think because everyone's going to make memes with the I wanted Kenobi, why are you here? And it'll be really funny. I appreciate a good Star Wars meme.
That's fair. That makes sense. That's but also
worth it for the comedy.
For the comedy.
Yes.
For the memes. Fine. But yeah.
Right. Thank you for listening. Watch the Boba Fett trailer, even if because like like me, like I didn't even watch the Visions trailer. I was like, I want to go in blind, but this one I didn't feel like we said. Like I think you can watch this and not worry about spoilers. And maybe they'll come out with a more spoilery trailer later. We still have like 2 months until that show comes out. But yeah, I think it's worth a watch. Super fun, exciting. Twi'leks.
There's a lot. There was a lot of Twi'leks.
No, it's amazing.
There's a lot. I mean, that's the thing with like. Sorry, I know we're ending, but like that's the thing with like live action like Star Wars. There should be more aliens. Like
and I do feel like there's so many aliens in this one.
Yes.
Like the table he was sitting with, all aliens.
All aliens.
So many Twi'leks, so many aliens. I was very excited.
Yeah, because like it's boring to see like a live action with like, oh look, there's one Twi'lek.
And like humans are great, you know? We
No.
like humans. Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
But, like, you know, just add a little bit of color, you know? I like purple people, personally. I think they're pretty fun.
Yeah.
Or purple people.
Purple people are cool
or
too.
Blue or green.
All the rainbow.
The whole rainbow.
Yeah, and if you can sneak in a guy that looks like Voss, maybe.
Has yellow on his face. That counts.
Yeah, he's a little yellow. It's okay.
Yeah. Mirror yellow.
Yes. I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but I did tell that one person on the train to read Dark Disciple successfully.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think yeah.
I told you, but like
not the podcast.
I also told my dad. And I was like, Dad, why didn't you like emotionally prepare me to be able to like talk to people and like have friends? And he was like, hey, you were the one that always like stayed behind, and Axel was the one that always ran around and like had a bunch of friends, and you just stayed by yourself. And I was like, whatever. I'm gonna blame you anyway. It's fine. There's a lot of times where I just message my dad like, why didn't you teach me this? He's like, I don't know. I thought I did. Especially with like it was something. I was like, Dad, why do I Dad, why do I like lime and chili so much? It was like, I don't know, you were spoiled with lime and chili from your mom. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, yeah. Good podcast. Want to do the plugs?
Plugs. Wrong window. So you can find the Star Wars Geek Girl Facebook page. It's called Star Wars Geek Girl. Twitter and Instagram at SWGeekGirl, and StarWarsGeekGirl.com. Monthly poll, quizzes on Wednesdays, articles on Fridays, book reviews on Mondays. Yesterday, the quiz I posted was, how well do you know Boba Fett? So.
Not very well.
You got to see how well you know Boba Fett. Yes. You want to do Rogue Rebels?
Yes. So you can find the Rogue Rebels on theroguerebels.com. Instagram and TikTok is at the Rogue Rebels. Twitch is at Rogue Rebels. You can find the Rogue Rebels wherever you find Star Wars Geek Girl. Facebook page is at, the Rogue Rebels, and Twitter at Rogue Rebels Fan. And my dad and I are going to be podcasting today with Haas, and we're going to podcast about War of the Bounty Hunters. But it's going to be even more fun because I read War of the Bounty Hunters, but there's there's like 3 different issues. So there's like the first one with just what happened. And then there's like the War of the Bounty Hunters where it's just the War of the Bounty Hunters. And then there's like a separate one that's like about some bounty hunters doing and trying to find Boba and all that stuff, which I didn't read because it was with Dengar and the cyborg guy that I don't really care about. But I heard it's really good. So Haas and my dad are going to explain that to me. And then I'm going to I'm just going to talk about how cool it is because it's really cool. And I talked to my coworkers about it all day. And I was like, hey, do you know Boba Fett? And they're like, not really, like kind of. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to tell you all this now.
I was at a comic book store a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was last week. Oh dear. Anyway, and I saw it and it said War of the Bounty Hunters. There's a 1 on it. So I was like, perfect. It's the first one. I'll grab it. And then I looked it up and it's not the first one.
No.
But it had a 1 on it. So I was like, number 1. But it's not. And
yeah, those are the separate issues I was talking about.
I just
So
complicated.
yeah, so how my dad explained it to me is that there's a list on the back of the comics, but that kind of confused me. So I just went to the first one, which is War of the Bounty Hunters Prelude. So that's the first one.
But there's a 1 on it.
Well, this one is -1.
Negative
0.
What? Why is it
It's not. It's a joke, but
oh my god. I seriously thought they made it issue -1. I was about to be so mad. Why?
Actually, so I take it back. There's 4 different like areas because there's like the prelude, and that's where it explains like everything. And then there's War of the Bounty Hunters, so there's like 5 of them. All easy read. They're really fast, really easy, really cool art. Afra's in it, and Afra's freaking amazing, and Sana too. And then there's the whole one with Dengar and that one guy that I don't like. And that one's called Star Wars Bounty Hunters. And there's like 9 or 10 of these. Sorry, there's 17. My bad. But then there's also Afra comics that like you read all the Afra comics, and then there's Afra comics about War of the Bounty Hunters that leads up to her being in War of the Bounty Hunters. And then there's a whole issue about War of the Bounty Hunters, but it's like 4 different ones. So one is about Jabba the Hutt, one is Forlom and Zuckuss, and then one is Bausch and IG-88.
I got the IG-88 one because it had a 1 on it, so I thought.
Yeah, no, that ain't it.
But it has a 1. So why isn't it the first one?
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense.
That ain't it. I am so sorry. But now you know. And you can also always message me or my dad. And my dad will definitely explain it more in depth if you want that. I will just give you a generalized version. Depending on what you want.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm pretty busy, but once fall break starts, I'm on duty, which means I have to be in the building. I'm not really allowed to leave.
Oh.
Because, I have to answer calls for people that are still here. So I'll have plenty of time. Especially because I need to start my Christmas presents. I haven't really started this.
Wow. Really?
No, normally I start them in September.
Okay.
And it's November.
Wow, this is different.
I have been so busy with RA stuff. And also, yeah.
I have been slowly trying to figure out like Christmas presents and stuff because like
well, I mean, I planned them last December. Like, yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Last December, yeah.
I am planning them now. I am currently planning them, which is a lot earlier than like, a week before because I'm not good with time.
Yeah.
But I think I'm getting better because my coworkers sometimes are like, oh, I would love to have this. And I'm like, oh.
I got them done. I'm just like doing the RA stuff, and then I have classes, straight A's in my classes right now, by the way.
Nice.
And
I have
doing Temple Smash.
Straight A at work, kind of ish.
Straight A's at work, is that what you
guess?
I love that.
I do because we get graded by the school by our like chefs and stuff, so they technically.
So you literally do. You literally do the straight A's.
Yeah. Because I got like a 98 out of 100 on my last review thingy. So, yeah.
So you do straight A's in work.
Yeah. So that's cool. But yeah, so, and then I have figured out.
7 minutes ago, they just released Obi-Wan Kenobi concept art.
We should say that for next week.
Next week? Yeah.
Well, just depending on what they put out tomorrow, but with that coming out, that's
right.
sketchy. Really sketchy.
Interesting. There's an Inquisitor. Okay.
Inquisitors.
That's gonna occupy my mind for the rest of the day.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that.
Interesting.
Next week.
But yeah, I'm gonna podcast with my dad about the whole craziness of War of the Bounty Hunters, because it still has not escaped my mind. And literally, it's so good. Zoe.
I thought I was trying.
I know. I'm not blaming you. It's a lot. It's just. I'm just saying it's really good, and like once you get the correct ones, like I was at work reading this, not like at work, I was on break, but like there was people there. It's so like, something happened. I was just like, like just out loud. And they're like, what happened? Are you okay? And I'm like, oh my God, this just happened in War of the Bounty Hunters. They're like, oh, you like your mom's not dead. Like nothing's wrong. I'm like, no. But once you do get the correct one, yeah. Yes. You can ask my dad to send them to you, and he can like package them in order just for you.
That would be really kind, but you do not need to do that. Yeah. Are they on the Marvel app? Never mind. On my iPad.
Yes, they're on the Marvel app.
Okay. That's my iPad at home.
Oh.
Sad. Well, thank you so much for podcasting. Hopefully we'll get to podcast again next week about Kenobi nonsense and whatever else they throw at us. And also Life Day is next week. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds good. I will definitely try to not be busy because Thanksgiving is going to throw me off because that's holidays. It's getting more and more busy at Epcot, which is really nice, but then sometimes it's really stressful. Like,
soon you have Christmas, so
yeah. Which like I can't imagine a lot of people going to like a seafood place for Christmas, like at Disneyland. Like, I don't know. It's a food place. It's a good food place. It's kind of underrated, but anyway. But like, it's just weird. Because you'd figure like, oh, people are gonna stay at home because it's Christmas, but no. Apparently, they're gonna go to Disney. It's fine, I guess. Whatever. But we've been apparently before like COVID happened. We used to have like 800 reservations to 1,000 every day, and now because of COVID, it dropped to like 400. So that's fun. And now it's going to go back up because of both like COVID restrictions lifting and holidays. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, it'll be great. Holiday time. Life Day time.
Life Day. Yeah, it's so great because I think I've mentioned this on the podcast. I do Star Wars nights in my dorm with residents. This past week we watched the originals, prequels, sequels. We watched Rogue One. Then this past week we watched Solo. I had my friend Marty show up in his Chewbacca, and a lot of people screamed. And they walked through campus and ended up on Barstool TU. Someone took a video of them and posted it. Yeah.
Nice. Last year for Book of Life, Life Day, um, Axel like FaceTimed me, and like he made blue mac and cheese, but it didn't turn blue, it was green. He thought it was blue food coloring, but it was green.
Well, I mean, maybe the blue and the yellow just made green.
Yeah, probably. And then like that was fun because he made that, and then he made fried chicken. So that was cool. My mom was very confused what was happening. So yeah, maybe they'll do something again.
Yes. Yeah, we'll see. I hope you have a happy Life Day. If we don't get to, I hope everyone has a happy Life Day. If we don't podcast before Life Day, which we probably won't. Just, busyness. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We already did the plugs.
Yes.
But thank you for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. I was Zoe.
I was Lizzy.
May the Fourth be with you, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Star Wars Geek Girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.